Chapters 25 through 28 of the Gospel according to Matthew, from the American Bible Union's New Testament. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Mark Penfold. Chapters 25 through 28 of the Gospel according to Matthew. Chapter 25. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened to 10 virgins, who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 foolish. The foolish, taking their lamps, took no oil with them, but the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept, and at midnight a cry was made, "Behold, the bridegroom! Go out to meet him!" Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said to the wise, "Give us of your oil, for our lamps are going out." But the wise answered, saying, "Not so. There will not be enough for us and you. Go rather to those who sell, and buy for yourselves." And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they who were ready went in with him to the marriage. And the door was shut. And afterward come also the rest of the virgins, saying, "Lord, Lord, open to us." But he answering said, "Verily I say to you, I know you not. Watch therefore, because ye know not the day, nor the hour. For as a man going abroad called his own servants, and delivered to them his goods. And to one gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to each according to his own ability, and straightway went abroad. And he that received the 5 talents went and traded with them, and gained 5 other talents. Likewise also he that received the 2 gained other 2. But he that received the 1 went away and digged in the earth, and hid his lord's money. After a long time the lord of those servants comes and reckons with them. And he that received the 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliveredst to me 5 talents. Behold, I gained other 5 talents beside them. His lord said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou wast faithful over a little, I will set thee over much. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. And he also that received the 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliveredst to me 2 talents. Behold, I gained other 2 talents beside them. His Lord said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou wast faithful over a little, I will set thee over much. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. And he also that received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou didst not sow, and gathering where thou strewedst not. And fearing, I went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, thou hast thine own. And his Lord answering said to him, Wicked and slothful servant! Thou knewest that I reap where I did not sow, and gather where I strewed not? Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and when I came, I should have received my own with interest. Take therefore the talent from him, and give to him that has the 10 talents. For to every one that has shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that has not, even what he has shall be taken away. And cast forth the unprofitable servant into the outer darkness. There will be the weeping and the gnashing of teeth. And when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the angels with him, then will he sit on his throne of glory. And before him shall be gathered all the nations, and he will divide them one from another, as the shepherd divides the sheep from the goats. And he will set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then will the king say to those on his right hand, Come, blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and ye gave me to eat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came to me. Then will the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee hungering and fed thee, or thirsting and gave thee drink? And when saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? And when saw we thee sick or in prison and came to thee? And the king will answer and say to them, Verily I say to you, inasmuch as ye did it to one of the least of these my brethren, ye did it to me. Then will he say also to those on the left hand, Depart from me, accursed, into the everlasting fire prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and ye did not give me to eat. I was thirsty, and ye did not give me drink. I was a stranger, and ye did not take me in. Naked, and ye did not clothe me. Sick and in prison, and ye did not visit me. Then will they also answer, saying, Lord, when saw we thee hungering or thirsting, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister to thee? Then will he answer them, saying, Verily I say to you, inasmuch as ye did it not to one of the least of these, ye did it not to me. And these shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into everlasting life. Chapter 26. And it came to pass, when Jesus finished all these sayings, he said to his disciples, Ye know that after 2 days comes the Passover, and the Son of Man is delivered up to be crucified. Then assembled together the chief priests and the elders of the people in the court of the high priest, who was called Caiaphas, and consulted together that they might take Jesus by craft and put him to death. But they said, Not at the feast, that there may not be a tumult among the people. And Jesus, being in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came to him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he reclined at table. And his disciples, seeing it, were displeased, saying, To what purpose is this waste? For this might have been sold for much and given to the poor. And Jesus, knowing it, said to them, Why trouble ye the woman? For she wrought a good work upon me. For the poor ye have always with you, but me ye have not always. For she, in pouring this ointment on my body, did it to prepare me for burial. Verily I say to you, wherever this good news shall be preached in the whole world, this also that she did shall be told for a memorial of her. Then one of the 12, called Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priests and said, What will ye give me, and I will deliver him to you? And they weighed out to him 30 pieces of silver. And from that time he sought opportunity to deliver him up. And on the first day of the feast of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Jesus, saying to him, Where wilt thou that we prepare for thee to eat the Passover? And he said, Go into the city to such a man, and say to him, The teacher says, My time is at hand. I will keep the Passover at thy house with my disciples. And the disciples did as Jesus directed them, and made ready the Passover. And when evening was come, he reclined at table with the 12. And as they were eating, he said, Verily I say to you, that one of you will betray me. And they were exceedingly sorrowful, and began to say to him, each one, Lord, is it I? And he answering said, He that dipped his hand with me in the dish, the same will betray me. The Son of Man goes indeed as it is written of him. But woe to that man through whom the Son of Man is betrayed! It were good for him if that man had not been born. And Judas, his betrayer, answering said, Rabbi, is it I? He says to him, Thou saidst it. And as they were eating, Jesus took the loaf and blessed and broke, and gave to the disciples, and said, Take, eat. This is my body. And he took the cup and gave thanks, and gave to them, saying, Drink all ye of it, for this is my blood of the new covenant, which is shed for many for remission of sins. And I say to you that I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine, until that day when I drink it new with you in the kingdom of my Father. And having sung, they went out into the Mount of the Olives. Then Jesus says to them, All ye will be offended because of me this night, for it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock shall be scattered abroad. But after I have risen, I will go before you into Galilee. Peter answering said to him, Though all shall be offended because of thee, I will never be offended. Jesus said to him, Verily I say to thee that this night, before a cock crows, thou wilt thrice deny me. Peter says to him, Even though I should die with thee, I will not deny thee. Likewise also said all the disciples. Then Jesus comes with them to a place called Gethsemane, and says